Hello, fellow lunar travelers. My name is Flo Every, and this is the final part of Routine. I clicked the streaming button before I began in OBS, and I'm not streaming, I'm recording, but I always fucking do it. I don't know why I do it, considering I have the button on my stream deck to start recording. And now Hellcipher said in chat, the Chacocomera splendens is a beetle in the Crystal Melovia family found in South Australia. It was first described by William Shock Lee in 1827 as Nodoclea splendens and was assigned to the genus Chacocomera in 2006 by Chris Reed, giving the species name Chacocomera splendens. Enjoy this quote being at the beginning of my recording. I spelled recording wrong. Recording Hellscythe. Anyway, previously on Routine, we didn't do a whole lot last time, in all honesty. We kind of just spent the time, like, fucking about. Within the canal. Like, I was very scared last session. Like, I was more scared in the last session than I think I've been in a horror game in years. Which is a massive praise to this game. In terms of how spooky and creepy it is. But yeah, we spent like the last hour kind of traipsing and kind of crawling through one hallway, and I don't know if it's going to be an entertaining episode. It's certainly me being scared a lot and saying fuck and shit. We did get our security leveled up from 1 to 2, and then we traipsed across the lunar surface. I like saying the word traipse a lot today. I don't know why. I said it in the last episode too. Traipsed. And then we scuttled across the lunar surface. And we are now in a new location. Although I suspect we are going to be going back to that area, considering we haven't done anything there yet. We still got the other, what's it called? The other branch, and we've also got echography to do. So, without further ado, let's get into this. I am kind of glad that the tension was broke last time by that jump scare, because if we got through that entire episode and I didn't see any creature, I don't know, I think I would be a lot more tense today. But luckily, we were jump scared by a creature, which, by the way, I had no control over. That creature just basically fucked me over. Oh god, we're in the laboratory. Okay, we are close to the end then. I'm gonna go to the lab first. Oh, is this decontamination? Ooh. No, it's the fear corridor. EL9 detected. Unable to administer disinfectant for EL9. They've mentioned that before, but I don't remember where. Right, okay, so we need to get rid of that EL9. Is EL9 the thing? Am I infected by the virus? Am I going to become a naked meat man? Like that guy we saw? I don't feel scared anymore, chat. Like I said, the fear has now been lost now that we know what I'm being chased by. Day 1, headaches, sinus pressure, ice pick headaches, tinnitus, fullness in ears. Day 1, eye strain, instance of subconjunctival hemorrhage. Day 5, insomnia. Day 7, cognitive decline. Day 30, breathing difficulties, cough, low-grade asthma, lower blood oxygen levels. Day 45, dehydration, gaunt appearance, unable to intake nutrients by mouth. Day 60, death, cardiac arrest after succumbing to symptoms. Day 61, fruiting bodies. Development of a fungal growth on the back of tongue observed during algal mortis. Positive cytococcal test. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm glad that happened to you, buddy. Absolutely gruesome. Okay, so we're in the main wing now. Founder's office. I'd like to go to the founder's office. Does it have any power going to it? It does not. Okay, we need to get power to come to this place. God, what is that awful noise, man? I did it too fast. I'm too eager. I'm too eager to get through this stuff. Oh god, there's a ventilation shaft. Of course there is. Right. Yeah, that doesn't look like a good brain scan.
We came so far. proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
Lovely. Kenneth's terminal. Woke up in the past again, missing chunks of time. Feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice, my voice, together. You son of a bitch. That happened a month later, or a day later. I guess it depends on if this is American, like dating, or it would be American dating, I think. Decontamination malfunction from Paul to Kenneth. Hi, Ken. The automated sensor in decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. Until I can get it fixed, we can work around it by manually entering in the chemical formula. I'll put a sign to inform the rest of the crew that to use the main control lab. Right, so we need to find out what the chemical is. So EL9 is the name of the chemical. Or not the chemical, but whatever infection I have. So I'm going to be going in there, but I'm still going to be infected then. We're not going to be solving it in a way where I'm not going to die after this. Great. I really love that. I can't wait to become a meat man. Chemical lab. Oh, I can't go in there. Well, I think we're going into the ventilation shaft, unfortunately. Oh, man. Well, now that I know I can doggy paddle with this open, I don't mind going into here. Oh, I do actually. It's actually brighter than the one we were in last time, so it's not as scary. Oh, this is an awful room. Oh, yeah. Massive, very dead space, very red dwarf. Overflow is at 100% capacity. Cistern is at 100% capacity. Well, we need to go down there, right? But to do that, we need to pump all that water out, water temple style from Ocarina of Time. Boop. Thank you. Wait, that was the noise of the IL9, wasn't it? Patient, Henry Becker, tethered partner, Matthew Gillard. 8 male, 51, lead physicist, general appearance poorly. Poorly? Oh, poorly as in ill. Patient has a prominent cough and breathing issues. He has experienced tightness in his chest, which he says started after a pressure visited him yesterday. He also complains of ice pick headaches, floaters in vision, and sensitivity to light, which he has been experiencing for about a month. Communicated concern to Judith Weber, psychologist, regarding Becker's comment about her presence, submitted a referral for examination. The patient recovers from physical symptoms. Becker has been isolated and prescribed salbutamol for asthma symptoms. His primary and secondary rotations will be reassigned until further notice. Goody. And everyone couldn't stop but splurging into this canal. They fucking love doing that. Oh. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, I don't like a room that looks like I need to hide in it. That constant, like, blue speck we keep getting, I don't think that is... I think that might be me becoming infected. Because the game kind of has a blue theme going on about it, but you don't really see the blue that often. I still don't know what the terminal module is meant to be used for. I thought, unlocking the terminals. Like, they said that we can use it to see the monster, but the monster attacked me and he was visible. Maybe there's another monster the game's talking about? Better fucking not be. Jesus Christ. Enter user ID. 9771. What? Penises. Penis. Go back to the PowerPoint presentation. It's actually not that big of a room. not as scary. Mason 8361, I believe, is the one we need to put in. Do I still have the number from yesterday? No, it's gone. 8361. Or we'll try all of them until we get it right, I guess. God, it's awful. This is fucking awful, man. What an awful place to be. It might be the creepiest space station I've been to in a video game. Like, generally, I can't really think, like, Dead Space is creepy, but, like, I think of Dead Spaces, I don't find Dead Space all that scary. At least on a level of, like, you know, actual fucking fear. Because Dead Space is just kind of a meat ship. I feel like it's trying too hard to be scary. With all of its, like, metallic... It's like if Silent Hill was just the other world, with the metal grates everywhere, and the very rusted kind of art style. That's not saying that Dead Space is bad at all. It's a fantastic video game, and I love what it does with the visuals. But I don't know, chat. I mean, the thing is like, I don't find it that scary. Like, this works because it kind of combines, I don't know, it's very Backrooms-esque. Like, the rooms feel, like, very sinister in their design. I guess you could say this game's trying to be too scary too, but for some reason it works in my head. It feels like a place that would exist, but there's also that level of, that feels a little bit too weird. Okay, that's 3897, got it. 3897. I'm not scared right now. Unless a guy appears, then I will be scared. Where's it going to appear from anyway? Email. From Maria to William. I discovered something in the arbor. It's a large animal does not appear to be alive. I think this is what some of the others saw. You must go and see. Then we need to get it to the main control lab. From William to Maria. I went back to the arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had to let most of it soak into the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I am grateful to be able to share this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being on the moon. You fucking idiots! You've allowed it to soak into the soil, that's why the plants are bad! From Maria to all, hello team, there is a potential illness going around until we know more. Potential illness? I wonder what, it might be the lunar creature you brought aboard, you fucking idiot! STIP is in effect. Reports are the first sign of any symptoms, isolated feeling ill, wipe down services frequently, wear provided masks. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. One of us doctors will always be at the main control lab, so stop by at any time. A sleeping area will be set up for you in a designated isolation zone, and your meals will be delivered for the length of your isolation period. Ken will be conducting recurring surface swabs and used air filtering testing. Bio will handle pre-incinerator wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high-efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out to the medical team with any questions. I hate you. God, what do you mean you're opening all the doors? That noise. Oh, fuck off. Chat, there's something here. Dark in this room. Steroid biomarkers detected. More details soon. I can't wait for radiocarbon results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep thinking about what type of ancient life could have left these biomarker assemblages in their samples and from how long ago. As excited as I am, it doesn't feel right to celebrate this without Edith. proteinogenic amino acids after everything. Also, I can't read it because it goes off the fucking page. This is monumentous. Life right here. If I get an experiment log. Okay, I am going through this a little quickly because I think there's a monster here. What I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence. There's also time the hallucinations, yet I embrace it, embrace the progress. I hear it. The canal is the only way to go out together. Fuck off. Penises. God, that light is not as bright as it should be. I kind of miss being able to use the diagnostics module where I can just shoot things. Oh, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking awful. Oh, that's fucking awful, mate. That's fucking awful. What do I do? What do I do, man? He's there. Is he still fucking there? Oh. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Brave boy. Brave boy. Brave boy. Brave boy, brave boy, not brave. I'm not brave, chat, I'm not brave. I'm not brave. I can't be brave. Being brave is difficult because being brave means I gotta be brave and I'm not brave. So I can't be brave. Being brave is hard. He's toying with me. He knows I'm here. He could have eaten me at any time and he has chosen not to. Oh, fuck off, man. Fuck off with these corridors. That was pretty damn good in terms of scaring me. Cause he didn't attack me. Good fucking god. Okay, this room's nice. I like this room. Nice and bright. Also, okay, good. Well, he can come through the vents after. The safe room. Oh, good god, man. Okay, this is a puzzle room, I think. So I think we're safe. I don't think he's gonna come. And this room is timed. I don't think it's going to be though. Terminal table. Okay, this is a big science puzzle. I like science. He is definitely moving. Right. Okay, let's get on this quickly, shall we? Okay, so decontamination. Base ethanol. Test. Please don't come through that. ETTA, effective stream. Okay, and I need EL9. EL9 is base active stabilizer. Using a base for EL9. Water contents and penetration. Water doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. It's a very effective base. Helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Risk of this. Okay, there's quite a lot here. Disinfectant compiled, main control lab decontamination. Reminder, the source new sample for EO9 testing for the system. EO9 stabilizers can boost and destroy our solution too acidic. Good at cleaning, that would can weaken when alcohol such as ethanol stabilizes metals. Well, that stabilizes metals, which is good because if we use copper for the other one. I'm gonna go with ETTA. That's ETTA, and the base is isopropyl, 'propyl, 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 Finds metal ions. Copper active. So I can use copper. Unstable if exposed to strong acids or too much chloride. Best in mildly acidic environments. We're using copper ions, and then there's acid. The acid we're going to be using is isopropyl alcohol. That's not an acid, that's an alkaline. So I need the alkalines. Alkalines. Stable and slightly acidic environments. There's only 3 sheets of paper around here. Isopropyl. Okay, so I choose 2. So let's go with copper. And we can't use ETA with that. Works with Q and ETA, hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide. Q is copper. Hydrogen peroxide will be active 2. And then stabilizer will be ETTA. And then test results. Come on, you die. Yes! Oh! Oh, you little shit. Yeah, you fucking die, don't you? Oh, how terrible for you. So that's hydrogen peroxide, isopropyl alcohol, and copper. And the base is ETTA. On a decontamination chamber. Main control laboratory is accessible. We can decontaminate ourselves. Oh, but I gotta go back for the vent. Oh, shit. Well. But I'm not scared. I am scared. Oh! 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 Oh no, I went the wrong way! He's awful! Oh, he's fucking awful! Oh my god, he's awful! He's so big and dangly! You better solve my puzzle. Ah, penis! That's fucking crazy. Well, I know where he spawns now, so I'm not as scared. I can just run past him. I assume I can outrun him. I mean, I don't know that, actually. I know where to go. Oh, but what if they've changed it, though? I can't go back the way I came. No, I think I can go back the way I came. And if I can't, I'll die, and this will be a good test for that. I know he doesn't appear in here, so I can just chill out. There's also too gangly to get into here. So, fear is gone when I'm in events. You can't fit in here. Weirdly enough, when I'm in the ventilation shaft, I feel less scared. I get a good look at him. Oh, he's... Oh, okay. I love the different animations he has killing you. That's fun. Okay, really I should have heard the sound and, like, hid straight away. That's my own fault for not doing that. Hello? Mr. Gangly? Mr. Google Gangly? How gangly are you? Oh. There he is. Oh, look at that ass. He's fucking caked up. I don't think crouching is going to be a viable solution here, chat. What is this? I do believe he is coming back this way. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. Okay, that wasn't that bad. See, Flower, it's not as scary as you think it is. He's just a Mr. Gangly man. He's not that scary. Well, let's get disinfected. Oh, I'm glad to finally have this infection rid of me. I'm sure it's going to be really easy. I don't know how I feel about, you know, a disinfectant, like, just being administered directly into my bloodstream in a decontamination chamber. I mean, I guess that's what they do, right? I mean, I say, like, I hate the idea of that, but a lot of these do just inject chemicals into you. It reminds me of that one episode of Doctor Who where the Doctor had to get rid of a virus, so he put a bunch of chemicals into the decontamination elevator, and thus people just got sprayed down by a bunch of assorted chemicals. Oh god, he's right behind me. That's not how decontamination works. That door needs to be shut.
In her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
Okay, well, it's a big... So the one that they found was female. It was a big gangly creature. Female gangly creature. And it was died from choking on an apple. There were no apples found in its stomach, meaning it couldn't eat said apple. Which is interesting to me, because that implies that its ability to digest solid things is shit. It just choked on it like a baby. What else am I doing in here, game? Oh, it's this thing. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that the creature's right here. I wasn't even looking at it before. I had a strange hunch that the creature might be in here right now with me. This entity. I mean, it looks like a giant fish. Like a deflated fish, and it's like blah, 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 like bathed all over here. I don't care how you know, how good your hazmat suits are, or how good your decontamination suits are to deal with all this shit. It doesn't take a lot to break through that. Like, I think about the first episode of Pluribus, where all it took was one of them getting bitten by a rat, and that led to the entire human race being infected. So it's kind of like that in some regards. What else am I meant to be doing in here, chat? I feel like I've done everything, but I didn't get anything out of doing this. I'm not going crazy, am I? Maybe, I don't know. No, I'm not going crazy, because as it turns out, what I'm looking for is right here. Just didn't fucking see it. Is that level 3? No, it's not level 3, that's 9730. What I want to know is how Mr. Gangly snuck up on me in the last episode. Because if he's that fucking big, that's quite shocking to me that he was capable of doing that. It was just like, hi Flower, how's it going? I was like, no, Mr. Gangly. I do in fact not consent to your gangles. So this creature that we're encountering, I do think it was once a human. And whatever this has done, this virus has transformed them into this giant creature, which bears some similarities to the other one that we've encountered. Well, the one we encountered in there. It bears some similarities to that one, in the sense that it's massive, has a long neck. The only thing it's kind of missing is the 10 limbs. But maybe those... I mean, he has 2 arms, 2 legs, but he doesn't really have the other ones. Maybe they're still developing. There's always that possibility. That's not 0. What? What do you mean it doesn't work? $9790? Why did I think it was 9730? No idea, actually. I have no idea why I thought it was that. 9790. I would like to go into this corridor without any interruptions, please. That would be quite nice. Thank you very much. If Mr. Gangles appears down here, I'm not going to be happy. Cough, man. Mr. Gangles. I have to give him a name, chat, otherwise it's going to be too scary. I don't like this corridor at all. Well, also it's a one-way system, so I can't really be attacked here unless it appears behind me. If I enter a room with lots of places I can hide, then that's going to be an entirely different story, isn't it? Where am I now? What is this place? How do they keep finding new ways to make the game scary? Oh God. Good fucking God. Yeah, I'm not brave enough for this. This is a corridor where I'm gonna have to do a lot of running around, isn't it? I mean, no, never mind. This is a one-way system. That's great. That's great, because in my mind, that means I can't be stalked around here. Unless that left goes somewhere else, it might. That's fucking brilliant. That's a dead end. Oh, fuck off. Okay, I'm remembering the route back, although it might force me to go a different route here. Mr. Gangles is going to kill me. Question, did I have to do 2 pipes or just 1? I forget-y. Good fucking God. Okay, I'm not scared. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run back, I think. That's gonna be a great idea. I don't care if I get caught. Oh, that's not good. Okay, Mr. Gangles didn't show up. Oh, Mr. Gangles didn't show up! Oh, I guess that's it then. Guess I'm dead. Oh well. Generally though, how am I going to survive this? Mr. Gangles has caught me. Oh God, is this that thing? Is this the creature that was found? Yeah, I don't like that. Ooh, getting the blue. Okay, so I don't think decontamination worked. He didn't kill me. Maybe the creature was trying to show me something? Like he was trying to show me flower. You need to save my child. It's the only way. Why did Mr. Gangles kill me before then? Maybe the Mr. Gangles down there is different to the Mr. Gangles up here. Oh my good fucking God. I'm so glad my flight and fight instincts took over there. Jesus Christ! Interesting. Mr. Gangles didn't kill me there. Or maybe that's a different one? That's always the... that always might be it. How do I know what I'm doing right now? I'm just assuming this is the way to go, apparently. I love a good long corridor, because it means nothing can appear. Good God. I think this is where they keep all their poop. Or their fecal matter. Whatever that thing down there was, it didn't try and kill me. It might be different to what was up here. And it sent me a message instead, and we had that weird blue filter occurring. Does it want me to save its child? Because it died? I mean, why didn't you send that message to the other ones? I guess, like, the idea is that they keep showing flowers blooming. That could be a metaphor for a child being born, or being given release, or freedom. The creatures that we've been encountering have kind of babyish notions to them. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. Cool.
The canal.
Let's read more stupid lore, shall we?
My name. Urging me forward.
The human mind cannot take such lunar comprehension.
Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
Male. 49, physicist. General appearance barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance is alarming, almost as if he was void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma, but given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber, psychologist, spoke with Gerard briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. During setup, Matthew Gerard, physicist, went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker, Lee physicist, successfully retrieved Gerard via the tether connection. Gerard was in poor condition and had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Gerard went into cardiac arrest and died on the 29th of August 1978 at 20:25 LTC. A burial was held outside of the base for Gerard. Of course, you would hold it outside. Guys, you messed with things that you shouldn't have, and this is what you get for it. Per the airlock ID log at 2:37, Kenneth Murphy, lead engineer, left the base on his own. On-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on the path in the event of Murray's return. That's a lovely song coming from that room. I hope we don't go in there. I think we are gonna have to go in there. This time it'll work, chat. No, it won't. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe on the back of one of these things? Nope. Nope. They don't print double-sided. Do I need to go to the lunar surface? I don't really want to do that, game. Not after all we've done here. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. They mention patterns. It's not this thing. Oh, it's actually quite simple. We just input the ID card we got from the lab, which I believe was 9790. Okay, so it's the same thing as the security override thing. Got it. Right, well. Security. Use the interface module to upgrade to security level 3. We'll do that at the end after we read the law. Oh god, there's a lot of law. Okay. Magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel the sadness that is not my own. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. I slept in the main control lab last night. Oh, okay, so I was assuming that the people were being transformed into it. No, it's far simpler than that. The creature that we've been encountering is... Well, I don't know if it is the male one, because in some ways I think that that creature we've encountered doesn't look anything like this one. Maybe the male one's bigger, but the thing with it is it kind of has like a placenta coming out of its chest. I thought it might have been the baby having grown up, but maybe it's not. Slept in the main control lab last night when it was just me and her. So yeah, that kind of confirms that the hallucinations we've been getting are memories. Or at least messages. I know now, there is no place for us here, not in the conventional sense. The canal is the answer. There's a few of us less now, it won't be long until we are all together. Time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. Well, that's what he said on that message as well. Media. Oh god. Good, great, here we go. Entity B recovery. So they found that female one, which is what we saw in that vision there, and they also found this one. Is that why we had that vision then, when that thing touched us? That is the area we were in before. Good fucking god, what is that then? Like a hive. So something was born of that then. Oh wait, no, it isn't. It's its dead body. I thought it was like a bulbous egg. I hate it. I hate that thing. I'm glad it's dead. I know I feel kind of bad for it, but I'm glad it's dead. Is it dead? Is it dead? Second life form has been discovered, atomically distinct from Entity A. Entity was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be acidification, likely caused from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with a human. So what was Entity A then? Because that's the one we've been seeing records of. So it must have appeared and ate from the tree which they grew on the planet. You fucking idiots. You fucking donkeys. Boop. Guess we're heading back then? Yeah, I'm kind of glad we're not going through that door. Down the ladder we go, into the canal, or the sewer system more lightly. I don't know if we are going back this way, but I guess we are. Oh god! Oh no! We're dying.
Don't give up.
Who the fuck's saying that to me? Is that the other voices? Are they now part of this weird hive mind like meat we are now in? I mean, I'll try not to give up, I guess. Unless he's going to be waiting up here for me, which he could be. I guess we're heading back across the lunar surface, back to, you know where? Good God. I don't know why I still get nervous being in the vents. It can't fit in here. So Entity A might have been the child they found. Like, I'm trying to work out what Entity A was. I don't feel like I haven't got enough information about Entity A. I might have missed a key piece of lore about it. Quickly, quickly, quickly now, save, run! I guess we're heading back. I assume we're going back. I can't really think of anywhere else we need to go right now. Right. Well, chat. Off we go. Off we pop back to, the previous area, which means we have to, you know what, chat? There's stuff we need to do in that big area. You thought we were done! You thought we were done in that big old place, but the Brave Boy map will be required going forward. Because there's no way we're not going to be doing this without the Brave Boy map. Great. I can't wait for this. It's going to be fucking awful. I'm a brave boy, except for when I'm not a brave boy. Now we have to go across the lunar surface, where there could be anything up here, and there'll be no sound either, so fuck me. I don't know, man. Like, what were they planning on doing when they arrived at the moon? Like, maybe get a few rocks, maybe, you know, create an oxygen bubble with a tree. Did they expect to encounter entities? Maybe the events occurred so quickly that they just didn't have time to deal with it. Maybe, like, the, I don't know, whatever from the canal that caused everyone to go insane. It might have been entirely, like, an accident. Maybe the baby was found, the mother went looking for her, and then tried to eat an apple, and that caused her to choke to death, so now the father is angry and is killing everyone. But that transmitter is causing everyone to lose their minds because the mother wants to find her baby, and that would explain why we're getting all this bloom and flowering imagery, because that's kind of what a baby is. A baby flourishes and then it becomes an entity. But I have a sneaking suspicion that the baby is dead, because that one vision we had the mother over the baby. It also makes me worried how many other entities there are on the moon's surface. The other piece of the puzzle that I'm trying to wrap my head around is the person who came back who was emaciated, who was like almost drained of all fluid. That implies to me that this creature sucks blood, or at least seems to suck blood. That seems to be the way it does that, because when the entity before kills me, it either cracks my head or it drinks from my torso. I think they drink liquids, and that's how they survive. So when it tried to oh, I'm losing the train of my thought. When it tried to eat for the apple of the tree, it died. Ironically, the tree, which is meant to bring life, is what killed the life form here and led to all the destruction. I like that as an idea. The tree of Eden, or the Eden tree, a tree that, in theory, should bring life and happiness, but instead brings death and sin. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in that stuff, but that's kind of the general idea, right? Right, so we can go to prong 2 or echography. I think I'm going to go to echography first, because I can't think of too much I can do in prong 2. Also, there's nice music playing right now, so I don't think we're going to get attacked. Oh, never mind. The music became not nice. And now it's gone. Great. Thank you, game. Wrong. Good God. Great. I love this room I'm in right now. It's really great. What am I looking at? Oh? The prong has been aligned. If they see, they've already done this jump scare already. But if they had put the entity just staring at me like there, that would have freaked me out. But they didn't do that, and I appreciate it. Prong 2 misaligned. We need to go to prong 2. Which I believe... I know where prong 2 is. There's the tree, which is now withered and dying, ironically. Couldn't provide... The thing about a tree is... A lone tree can't survive on its own without human care, but a forest can survive on its own. Okay, well, I have to go around, I think, to get here. Prong 2. We're going there anyway, we don't need to open door to imaging 2. Oh, good fucking god! Quickly then, quickly then! It's exactly where I need to go, too. It's annoying. Did it become invisible? Maybe that's how it found me before? Could run back to the tree and save. Good god, I wish that door was openable. King magnets. The prongs are aligned. Now we just gotta go to echography. That made a loud noise, game. That made a very loud noise. Right, I need to activate the thing. Luckily, I remembered where it was. Opening door to imaging 2. Let's close door to imaging 1. We don't need it anymore. I'm gonna go round this corner. I'm gonna get out of here. And we're gonna go home. I can't wait to go home. It's gonna be wonderful.
This reality diverges from our expectations.
Does it now?
The canal, the moon. It requires us
Dying from being an idiot.
to run it.
Another contraction. Don't fucking say that. Yeah, there's a lot of baby imagery in this game. Okay, everything's aligned. Great. Why is there a wall here? Why did they put a wall here? Analyzing data. I don't really see a lot of viable data here right now. Immediate intervention required. Proceed to the ripening and induction terminal immediately. What the fuck is that? I assume it's this door, because it's the only door we can't access. Yep, here we go, the path. Right, here we go. That is the most, like, intense, like, command the computer's ever given me. Go to the ripening terminal right now. Go get ripened. Like, no, you can't fucking make me. Good fucking god. What is this room? Who in their right mind would design a room like this? How can you design this not knowing how creepy it is? Oh, look at the giant flower. Even like falling over's doing this. Are these contractions? Am I having like radio wave contractions?
Pushing forward.
Okay. Oh, look at the blue. That's such a cool effect. Oh my god, that's such a cool effect. Inject amniotic. Sure, why not? Let's do it. I only had one fucking option to do it. It feels like I'm going through a fucking birthing canal right now. With the red walls. Like, I feel like I'm giving birth right now, like, metaphorically. The fuck is this thing? Oh, good, great, great. I like how the space station has become a fucking, like, sexual organ. It's great. Yeah, no, the red imagery is very evocative of, obviously, you know what. Do I need to go back to echography? Like the giant, like, death fan in this room. It's very cool. Oh, okay, that was pointless. Oh, well, the generator's not working anymore. Great. Back to see if my baby's been born. Or not. Be great. I have a sneaking suspicion we need to go to the moon surface. Hold on, one of the things is broken. Archive inactive. For fuck's sake, archive. Just gonna do a cheeky save before anything else. I don't know what's going on right now. Is the moon giving birth? Is this the plot of that one episode of Doctor Who? Oh my god! Oh, that's gonna be fucking good! Hi! Oh, you want me to watch it, do you? Ah! You enjoy your bedtime movies. I'm gonna fucking run. Well, maybe we can see what he's doing. Actually, I kind of want to know. Oh no! Is he watching how his mother died? or wife. I think it's the baby. I don't get like father vibes from this creature. Especially its baby-ish noises. Well, now I just feel kind of bad. I didn't do this. I literally am just here as a routine software engineer. I came here to fix a computer. Not my fault this has happened to you. I'm gonna run before you get angry. Oh no, I want to know what happened. I want to see what happens at the end of the video. This is gonna keep watching it. He's just gonna keep watching it. From the last footage of his mother or wife. Again, chat. I have a bearing of what's going on. To be fair, I have a better idea of what's going on in this game than most horror games of this style. So, in fairness to the devs, I kind of understand what's happening, at the very least. But they've done a pretty damn good job making this understandable. But even then, like, this game's been in development for 13 years. If I was developing a game like this, I'd want the players to know what I was fucking making. Oh. I haven't got any batteries. Oh. Look, we got an entire slot of batteries here. I think this is it. I'm gonna find whatever we've been looking for on the moon's surface. It kind of, I mean, the actual jump scare with the creature freaked me the fuck out. He just ran, like, that's what I was expecting them to do a lot more in that area, but they didn't do that a lot. God, I had to find out what they've been looking at. Of course, my thing doesn't work that well. I mean, I can go to ultra view mode and I can see better. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Well, I'm glad there's dramatic lighting here. God, the fuck. I mean, this style, this like, yeah, like just the use of that camera to be able to see anything in here is just fantastic. Is the game gonna end there? Better fucking not.
You've come so far.
I have. I want to know what's here. Maybe I'm as bad as a scientist though, wanting to know what's here.
Step.
Solar eclipse? Or a lunar eclipse in this case. That me? Am I gonna become a butterfly? Or am I gonna bloom? I bloomed all over the place. It was absolutely crazy, chat. Just pollen and everywhere. Oh, no, that looks like me. I didn't sign up for this. I just came here to go deal with an ineffective security system. I mean, that's what the first half of the game was like, and now we're going into a placenta-esque pose. Or an embryo-esque pose. Routine. I mean, I guess that, to an extent, the name routine, what does that mean, right? And that's it, I think. Or not? Okay, we're not, that's not it. Oh my god, this looks fucking awesome. Where the hell are we now? Are we about to fight a boss? I thought we were about to fight an Elden Ring boss. The use of blue is so good in this game. It's such a menacing, I don't know if it's menacing necessarily, but it is a shade of blue that feels menacing. What even is this? Is this the ASN? Bit of smoking here. Mmm. Some of those lunar shrooms. Delicious. Oh, okay. Well, that's the ball I was just looking at. Oh! What? I mean, I've become one of it, right? I've gained its memories, its understanding.
Together. We begin anew.
No, I don't think I want to become a new life form.
Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
Oh. It's unblooming. I don't know what we did here, but we did something. Okay, is that it? 1999. I mean, that's after these events, right? 2025. Prism Lunar Containment Recovery Program. Reference Prism Canal Expedition. Okay, well, so cover data associated with the original Prism Canal Expedition, 1979. Most of this is fucking redacted. You think I could learn a little bit more about what's going on here? Connections with a site known as the Canal. Operations continued until 1979. And then Union Plaza was result reported discovery of Union Plaza. Operational irregularities. Software engineer sent to correct the automated security system entered the ward. Traction events align with Pan's original Prism Canal expedition, escalating intensity. I like how instead of using the word lunar quake, we're using the word contractions now. Recover all Prism mission data and related to retrieve all irregular value. Secondary objectives: indeterminate origin or unauthorized function. The LRCR lunar touchdown at 20 approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. CRP. On entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as or pollen. Substantial interference, complete telemetry loss. The final transmission contained one image. So they sent more people after this. And they found flowers. A floor reverie, if you will. Ho ho ho. I mean, I'd let the moon be the moon, in all honesty. Like, we're on the Earth. The moon is far enough away where we don't have to worry about it. Chapter 1, Rebirth? What? What do you mean, rebirth? Amnesia rebirth? Oh. Developed by Lunar Software. 3 people made this entire game. And now they give references to everyone else. Mick Gordon, who did a lot of sound design in this game as well. A bunch of wonderful people having worked on this game, which has been in development, as I've been told. Let me just actually clarify that, because I heard that from one source. Routine development time. 13 years, 3 months, and 22 days. Originally announced in 2012 and finally released in December 2025. Apparently there were issues in development, and then it kind of development resumed in 2020. So, a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of issues kind of leading to this game's creation. The reason why I played this is I wanted something to kind of touchstone before getting back into recording properly. Yeah, I've been wanting to do more recordings recently because I kind of want to get back into the swing of things now that I feel a bit better about what I am doing in my life. And this is kind of the thing that I wanted to start with, because I'm not going to be able to play this in a Halloween chat. I've already got my game selected for that. So I basically was like, I want to play this now, because it's a game that looked really cool. I've seen other people play it that I like, and I just kind of wanted to get my teeth stuck into it. In terms of what I feel about it, I really enjoy I mean, how professionally put together it is for starters. I think the pursuing enemies of the Unit 5 and then that creature in the second half were scary. I still want to know what the game meant by using the terminal module to find an entity. I didn't see anything. Was I meant to be seeing something? Maybe I just entirely missed that encounter and there was a creature pursuing me. Or maybe it just doesn't attack you. Because that's the thing about this game that I quite like, is nothing in this game feels like that. At no point in this game did I feel like the devs were doing a jump scare to jump scare you. It felt like it was telling a narrative that by itself can be scary, but not necessarily the case. The devs didn't go into this with the intention of making, I feel, a proper scary horror game. I think when you're making something of the horror genre, it kind of comes down to you got to have the tropes of the horror, you got to have jump scares, tension, that kind of thing, and this incredible atmosphere. But this game is telling a story for and foremost, and is doing it in a way where it's not going to jump scare you every 5 seconds. Even areas where you think you're going to get pursued by a creature, it doesn't do that because it doesn't make sense in that situation. And I think that's a very hard thing to do, especially and risky in a world of so many clickbait horror games and mascot horrors. It's so difficult to create a game that kind of stands out and allows itself to tell its own narrative. I mean, My Friendly Neighborhood's great. I love that game because it doesn't try to be scary in like a gore sense. It's telling a story about puppets and Muppets, and this game's doing the same thing with like encountering new life on the moon. And from what I can gather from the story, let's try to understand what kind of happened in it. It seems to me that we went through a procedure of creating new life on the moon, a birth of new life, and we were responsible for doing that with the prongs. We emitted some kind of fluid that allowed the proliferation of this creature, and we were part of that process. We were a messenger for that. And that's when all the voices became part of a hive mind in that regard. That creature we were encountering, I do believe, was the husband or the father. Either that or the child is one of those two. We don't know what happened to the father. There was a entity A which we didn't get to see. I kind of want to know if I can find that actually before ending this episode. Entity A. Entity A is either the child of Entity B or the extraterrestrial husband. Yeah, so it's either or. I think that thing is the baby just because of the noises it makes, but I'm not entirely sure. Because we don't know where the father is. Maybe the father's already dead. I don't know. But then these flowers, they seem to kill us because we're not from here. We tampered with something we don't understand. But in a way, I guess it's kind of a hopeful ending because it seemed like we helped them survive and we brought new life to this planet. We allowed them to bloom. And then there was the whole thing about rebirth at the end and becoming something else. And I suspect we are part of that cycle now. At least our character is. To think we came here to go and sort out a malfunctioning security thing on a space station, and then it ended up being like extraterrestrial, like life form horror. That's great. The only like complaints I really have is I do think that the cut-off point between the first half of the game and the second half feel very abrupt. It very much feels like they were kind of developed separately. Like you still use the Ultraview module in the second part of the game, but you don't use the diagnostics module. And even like the terminal module, again, you don't use it to see the entity. I don't know what the game was talking about with that. Like, I want to have a look at that and see what people said. Module. Like, I don't know what other entity I was meant to be encountering in that regard. I guess the other main complaint I had was I kind of wish that they were a little scarier in spots. I know that's me going against what I just said about the game's telling its narrative first and foremost before its horror, but I kind of like that massive area. This place, the Brave Boy area, is so cool. Oh, it's not actually here. Oh, or it wouldn't be here because I'm actually loaded up. Hold on. Wait a second, chat. While I load it up. Oh. Oh, great. I can't find it. Well, you remember how it looked last stream. That the ward is such a fucking cool area. In terms of how it's designed, it's one of the best pursuer areas I've ever seen in a video game, which is kind of why I kind of wish the game utilized it better. Like, there was so many points where this attention was killing me, and I guess in a way that made it scarier, because I didn't know when the monster was going to show up. In a way, like, I guess if I kept getting killed, I would have become frustrated, and I never did in this game. But those encounters with the entity, I think, would have been kind of cool in that area. I don't know. I know it was there, but it didn't really feel like a threat in that place. That's what I'm kind of pulling at. Like, you're running around having to read terminals. You can't even pause the game. The game does everything mechanically to be as uncomfortable as possible. Everything is in the game. There's no menus. There's no maps. You have a device that allows you to look at terminals, access doors. Going through this entire experience, there's no point where you're allowed a breather. And I like that you never truly feel safe. In any room, there were points where I was in a room that was like dead end, and I was like, okay, this room can't have anything in it. And then I heard a sound effect go off, and I was like, oh. The biggest point of praise I can give this game is the sound design. It might be one of the best sounding horror games I've ever played. Ever. The sound design in this game is impeccable. Just top-notch all around. This is a game of a level of polish that we've never really seen before in a horror game, because of how long it's been in development for. Obviously, Mick Gordon is a big part of that, and I'm betting all the other people who work in this game are obviously a big part of making this game sound as good as it does. It also looks great. It looks AAA. The robot designs are great. I will say, I found the robots far scarier visually than the baby monster, than Entity A, which I think is what it's called in the community things. I kind of found Entity A kind of not bad. I liked how gangly he was and how big he was, but, like, I find the robots scarier. I don't know why. Just their face. It's more unique, I guess, in that regard. Well, we've seen many baby-esque monsters before in horror before. But saying that, how they used Entity A was fantastic. That, probably the scariest point in the game, second scariest point in the game for me anyway, was when we were going around when we were looking at that terminal, and then we started walking back into the room, and it was just sitting there on the left wall, wasn't doing anything, it was just standing there. That scared me more than it just being a jump scare. Because then I have the control over this. I have to decide, I have to go back out there. And that feeling of dread, of knowing I have to go back out there is, I love it. I love it so much. It's very much like that moment in Resident Evil 7 where you know you have to go back into the basement and you know there's going to be something scary down there, but you have to do it to progress. The other moment that I think was a moment just created in my own head, to be fair, but I'm going to say it anyway, was the point in the game where I entered the ASN control terminal and I thought that John Cooper was also in that room with me. I don't think that was the case. Now, knowing the ending and that kind of redacted documents portion, it seemed to me he just sent a message to people and he just died. Which, kind of makes the game less scary in some ways, knowing that now, but hey-ho, it was a fun experience while it lasted. But in that moment, I was terrified because I didn't know what was going on plot-wise at that point. For all I knew, John Cooper was in that room as a monster and he was going to attack me in one of the shadows. The use of lighting is fantastic. Again, I kind of wish the game got better use out of the cat system. Like, I would have loved a section where you had an invisible monster chasing after you, and the only way to see it would have been with the terminal module. I think that would have been fantastic. But the game didn't do that, and I'm kind of sad it didn't do that, because I think that's a bit missed potential there. But what it did horror-wise, in terms of tension and dread, fantastic. One of the best horror games I've played in recent memory, in terms of scaring me. Like, I've sent this game to a person in the community who plays a lot of horror games on stream, so hopefully they get around to playing this, because this is fantastic. But yeah, good job, Routine. You scared the fuck out of me. Not many horror games can really do that these days. Not saying that like I'm so brave, but like, it's kind of a thing of like, yeah, it's hard, because like, you just have this stupid mascot horror with all the jump scares all the time, or the anomaly genre of games are so what's the word I'm looking for? so saturated now. I just don't feel like really touching it that often. But that's it, chat. I hope you all enjoyed Routine. I had a fantastic time playing this game. In terms of what I'm going to be doing next, it is going to be Tomb Raider. I'm going to be getting that next week at some point. And I might also return to streaming next week as well. We'll see. It'll be probably one stream, but we'll see what I do with that. Thank you all for joining me for this playthrough of Routine. I will see you guys in the future. Ciao for now. And goodbye, lunar travelers. We gave birth to a lunar entity. I don't know if we did. Maybe we did. I don't know. Or not. Okay, bye.